I forgot to bring you back to this. You were listening to Barack Hussein Obama and the boss. What were they up to? Because I hate that they are doing a podcast.
I originally was kind of like, and the fact that it was called like the Renegade podcast, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. So there are a couple of outsiders, bro. These are two people who, have basically live on the outskirts of society.
Oh man, nothing bothers me more when people are like, sorry, we're on the outskirts. It's like, you're literally popular culture.
Yeah.
You are the entire culture.
Yeah, well, no way, dude. I was listening to Barack Hussein Obama and Bruce Springsteen's podcast today.
They have a podcast?
Yeah, man.
Those fucking criminals?
Renegades, baby.
DUI?
It's called the Renegades, dude.
It's called the Renegades, and it's the president and a pop star?
Yeah. It's
the rock
boss.
Star. I was never a big boss guy.
Yeah, he
never really did it for me.
Yeah, I mean, I liked a couple of his songs, but
although I think Mayweather came out to Born in the USA when he fought against Ricky Hatton.
Really?
Turned me entirely. I was kind of cheering for Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton was like a British. He's like, I just love to fucking drink, mate. I drink and fight, and I fucking. And I was like, yo, that's my guy.
You saw Snatch.
That's me.
Before the fight.
He did. He was like, he thought he could be Mickey, and then so it was all that. And it's tough when a black guy from America fights a white guy from England.
Yeah.
Then I'm really torn. Am I racist or nationalist?
True.
Turns out I'm racist and nationalist.
So how does that work?
Well, I cheer for the black guy from America.
Gotcha.
I cheer for whoever's from America. But then Floyd reminded me of that when he came out to Born in the USA, which brings me back to...
That pumped you up.
Yeah, I was like, damn, America does rule. I'm sorry I was being racist.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Floyd wasn't the most likable character.
True. We're also kind of, we're a bunch of, we just listened to a bit of the Shadow Book. We're a ton of moving parts, dude. You got a part of yourself that might be like, I want to see this Englishman win. Then it's all of a sudden it's like, oh, I like that. The other part of yourself's like, no, we like America better. It's like, what? No.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, listen to that book on the Shadow. I think it's called Why Good People Do Bad Things. Now I'm like, fully.
We just scarfed down pints of noodles.
I know.
And now we're both like.
I think about that all the time now because I'm trying to think of an example. It'll be, I know what it was. Very autistic.
I have it.
My wife was like, remind me to tell you something about someone. Like, it sounded kind of gossipy. And I was like, I'm not participating in gossip. And it was like, dude, you want to know.
Gossip's the best.
I'm not participating in that kind of, and I'll go back and I have dude, I'm telling you, multiple parts. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. And I stop thinking about it. I'm like, so what do you want to tell me? And it just, boom, comes right out. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gets disconcerting when you start thinking about how many parts of yourself there are.
Whenever I gossip to you, I'm always like, I shouldn't say this. It's bad to say this.
So hard not to do it.
I'm saying it.
What is that? Why is it so hard not to do that?
I think I want you to know that I'm not a gossip.
No, obviously I know that. I'm saying, why is it so hard
to gossip?
To not, yeah. If I have something juicy, if I have something juicy, dude, it hurts me physically to not be like, to have juicy deets and someone like, hey, what's up? And you're just like, nothing.
Yeah,
it's tough, dude.
Nearly impossible.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, dude.
The spicy noodles.
The spicy noodles are getting back, dude.
We started recording. They're probably not halfway down, dude.
No, they're still in my
trachea.
Esophagus. Still in my trachea, for
sure. You think you got the noodles in your trachea?
Yeah.
For sure.
I might pound some water just to push them down. But yeah, I think we're just I think we're just messed up right now.
I forgot to tell you this.
What?
Or I forgot to bring you back to this. You were listening to Barack Hussein Obama and the boss. What were they up to? Because I hate that they are doing a podcast.
I originally was kind of like, and the fact that it was called like the Renegade podcast, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. So there are a couple of outsiders, bro. These are two people who, have basically live on the outskirts of society.
Oh man, nothing bothers me more when people are like, sorry, we're on the outskirts. It's like, you're literally popular culture.
Yeah.
You are the entire culture.
Yeah, well,
like that fucking. I was listening to Billy and Spud were mad about. There's a show called It's a Sin. It's about gay men in the 80s.
Yeah,
I think in England, and it's like, all right, good. It's like they were kind of renegades.
Yeah,
back then, like that was respected. They were like fighting the AIDS.
Yeah,
they were fighting the AIDS.
Yeah, they're dying.
People were like yelling at them and shit.
You're like, stop fucking jerking each other off.
Be gay.
Sweet warehouse parties, and they're like,
But now,
true.
I don't want to hear anybody be like, I'm actually gay, so fuck you. It's like, no one cares. It's not impressive anymore.
Yeah. Also, though, dude, I hear what you're saying.
Back to the renegade thing, like Obama being like, I'm a renegade. It's like, dude, you were like one of the craftiest politicians of all time.
Yeah,
you're not a renegade.
Bruce was a renegade. Well, Bruce was
a renegade.
Bruce Springsteen's dad was schizophrenic.
So what?
So
plenty of guys have fucking retarded dads.
True. That's what I'm saying. Especially plenty of guys in New Jersey. No offense.
Almost everybody from New Jersey.
No offense, Guard Dog.
Has an absolute retard.
Guard Dog hails from Jersey. But you hail from he hailed from the north side of Jersey too. Springsteen. But yeah, dude, he talks exactly like my dad's friend Dempsey. He'll come out and be like, yeah, man, you know, it's really I can't do it
justice. From the Bayou for some reason.
Yeah, he's from New Jersey. He's like, now let me tell you something, man. It's pretty nuts.
I hate it.
I listened to it.
I'm glad the boss just got a DUI.
The boss got a DUI?
Oh, come on, man.
What happened to him?
He was being a renegade. They got him.
True.
How fucking shitty do you have to be to give the boss a ticket like that?
Yeah.
How blacked out do you think he was?
He probably got done. He's like, I just got done doing a podcast with Barack Obama.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you're blacked out.
Yeah, right, dude. No, seriously, he was in my living room, guys.
So
come on.
So it was his podcast, and Barack Obama was a guest on it. There's no way Barack Obama.
I think it's their podcast. They're friends, dude. They met at a. I think they were at a rally. Neither of them could remember the city. It was just a whirlwind. But they met at a rally, and Bruce was playing some songs for them, and Obama liked. Bruce is kind of shy. Obama likes that. As you know, under still waters, they run deep, dude.
Yeah, or very shallow. And
yeah.
They're just a puddle. So, there's also that side of it.
Well, Bruce, it was funny. I listened to it I was like, fuck, this sucks. And I listened to it, and I was like, this is pretty engaging.
Them talking? I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's very engaging.
But,
both of them are very charismatic men.
Yeah, but it was still like, I don't know. It just bothers me. It still bothers me.
Of course it should. It should bother you.
I busted it. It's called the Renegades. And basically, Brock was like, why would you be an outsider? You know, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I'll tell you, Brock, my dad was a schizophrenic.
Brock, Mr. President.
They both had Irish parents, though. They were both, shout out to Ireland. That's probably why I was like, this is all right. Because they were yeah, he's like, my grandparents were Irish and, they were a bit of outsiders. I was like, yeah, so I'm an outsider. I'm renegade. Okay.
Yeah, Irish are outsiders, even though we're literally the entire population now.
Yeah. It's like, I'm a renegade too. That's cool. What else you got to say, Bruce?
You and me are renegades.
Big time, dude.
Big time.
That's probably what it was. This was my shadow just being like, dude, you're a fucking renegade.
You're not. You're listening to two guys claim renegade status.
Yeah. But it was funny. And Barack Obama was like, yeah, my grandparents were Scotch-Irish as well. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. That was when my nationalism fucking crushed my hatred of just popular calls. Like, no, okay, that's cool.
That is tight.
But yeah, it was. I'm not done it yet, but yeah, the idea of it bothers me. And it
should.
Hearing those two do the same awkward podcast like intro ramble as I guess we're doing this now. I was like, God damn it, get it together. Yeah. It made me sick to my stomach to be doing podcasts. Actually,
really,
just for the moment when they were just like, oh yeah, I don't know, what are we doing? Is this thing working? I'm like, fuck, that's what we do. Shut up. We're renegades. You guys aren't.
Sure, they're fucking hacks, dude.
They are. They
probably listened. In fact, I bet they did.
They probably did.
I bet at least one of them was like, what's all this hubbub about this? Damn, I'm going to watch this clip.
We probably inspired them.
I bet Barack Obama saw that clip.
Yeah. And was like, dude, that fucking
that
rules.
Funny? I wonder if he did.
Dude.
Oh, I wonder if it was a briefing.
They were telling songs.
Mr. President, you need to see this.
This is fantastic.
Actually, Trump Dog was in office.
Yeah.
The dog probably didn't watch it.
Brock probably saw it.
Brock saw it.
But dude, they talk about the time when they talk about the time they met, they're like, you were kind of shy, and I like that about you. We talked, and Bruce Springsteen has said something like, when you're an outsider, you gotta speak your voice.
When you're an outsider and you get paid hundreds of thousands to perform for thousands of people that love you, man, it's tough being an outsider.
He was talking about way back when.
When he was 17?
When he was 17, dude. And he had something the world needed to hear him say. And he's like, you gotta have an ego. And Barack Obama was like, yeah, you mean like a megalomaniac to think the world needs to hear what you have to say?
He said that?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Barack's got the jokes, dude?
Barack was like, well, like a megalomaniac, basically. Because they're both talking about how they just were burning with desire to let the world hear what they had to say.
Do you remember that song "Megalomaniac" by Incubus?
Yes,
dude. Step down.
That's all I can think about. That's all I can think about. Whenever I hear that word, all I think about is the Incubus song.
Remember when that's what it used to be?
Yeah.
Wasn't that nice when the protests were just like Incubus being like, "You're a fucking megalomaniac."
Yeah, when people were pissed that
and even then I was like, "Shut the fuck up, Incubus." I remember being a kid and hearing that and be like, "Shut the fuck up."
I didn't like. Yeah, I hear you.
It was always phony to me.
Yeah, overtly political comedy, just like art, is kind of tough. It's like, I don't agree with this. Yeah. But yeah, I remember I didn't like George Bush when I was younger. I was fully like, this guy is fucking doing bad stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he was doing like really evil stuff. That was my feeling on it at the time.
Really?
And I watched everyone being like, this is bullshit. The government's lying. And I was like, remember being like, all right, here we go. And then, dude, now you have like students at Berkeley getting a professor fired who was like teaching propaganda, saying like he was teaching people how to recognize corporate and government propaganda.
Why is he getting fired?
Because he's spewing fucking hate, dude. You can't go against corporate giants and say they're propagandizing us. Students were like, this is dangerous. I think because he touched on some of the COVID stuff, how countries used it to their advantage. And they were like, the students, our freedom fighters of this country, were like, get him out of here. The guy's been teaching it for 30 years. I think Spud was telling me this.
That's no good.
That's a weird flip, dude. I remember being a youngster and being like, yeah, you think George Bush is a war criminal? Be like, oh, that's cool.
No, I remember supporting him more because my classmates felt that way.
Because he thought he was a war criminal?
They were like, he's a piece of shit. And I was like, W rules.
W fucking.
I had that Trump in me from day one where everyone was like, Trump's a fucking piece of shit. I was like, Trump's the best.
You were practicing.
I was. Who would have thought? And then when everyone was like, Barack Obama is king, I'm like, I hate him. You guys are being gay about this.
Well, they threw a jab at Barack Hussein pretty hard, and I think there was the Adam Curtis thing when they talk about the shift of wealth, like $1 trillion shift of wealth, leaving the lower class to the elites during that time. That was pretty bad.
He helped the elites.
I think so. I mean, that was a whole.
What do I know?
That was a whole package deal. They took out the factories. That's why me and Bruce are outsiders, dude. That's why I had to work at those shitty jobs, dude. They destroyed the factories. I was just a boy, dude. There's one. Jesus Christ. There's one point where him and so they're talking about the friendship, and that's like Brock was like, well, you egoic, megalomaniac. And they're like, yeah, but that's what you do. You take your megalomania and just hollow yourself out over time and blah blah blah, and you just become for the fucking people. And they're like, yeah, that's what we obviously did. And I'm like, yeah, obviously that's what we all did. But so they're like going on, but either way, it was like something you would hear that you're like, yeah, okay. And then Brock is like, that's why I want to be friends, because you just hit me with like that deep stuff. I'm like, we got to hang out. He's like, so we're in the White House.
Yeah, I wonder if he would still feel that way if Bruce didn't, if Bruce wasn't world famous. If he just saw a guy playing guitar and was like, whoa, that guy's deep. That's why I like him.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's very circle jerky in that regard.
It is.
And then Michelle wanted us to hang out because you know how you own your mistakes in your marriage, and I could learn a little. It's just like cheesy office dude shit. And but at one point they're like talking about how he's like, he's like, you were in the White House and playing some songs, we were singing along with some Motown. But every time, any chance he gets, he goes, Bruce Springsteen goes, yeah, I was playing some of that Motown.
Oh no,
it's so funny. But he's like, and Brock's like, and I was singing along, and there were some libations that occurred. It's like, I hate.
That's just dog whistling for kids.
True. You think it was hot dogs?
I think the libations were young kids.
Do you think Bruce there's like a boy on the piano and just like,
yeah, like he had one for each finger.
Oh, you think they were just absolutely scissor hands?
Yes, with children.
It's like, Bruce, take your fingers out of those kids' buttholes and play me some piano.
Man, I did hate those concerts that they would do. Barack Obama would have like Paul McCartney come sing in the White House.
Yeah.
It's just like, shut up.
I think it's just a big power trip, dude.
Just being like, wow, we're here for hope and change. And then it's like, we're going to just have the coolest parties in front of everybody.